Hey guys, a very warm welcome to the channel The MarineR SK. This is Daksh Kumar. In this video, I will be talking about what all things you have to do once you have completed the Diploma in Nautical Science course from the institute. The Diploma in Nautical Science course will only be considered completed once you have these three certificates in your hand. The first one is the passing certificate from the institute and the other two are the STCW course certificates. The passing certificate is generally issued by the institute after your second semester results. It says that you have successfully completed both the semesters, theory as well as practical classes, passed the examinations, and now you are ready for the shipboard structure training program of 18 months. After you have these passing certificates, the other two certificates are the STCW certificates. Now, for those of you who don't know what are STCW courses, these are courses which are issued by DG Shipping, and it consists of three steps. Step number one is you have to go on the DG Shipping website and do with your e-learning. It has some minimum number of hours which needs to be completed. After you have completed with the e-learning, you have to go for the e-assessment. On the same website, you have to give an online assessment. It has a passing score of 15 out of 30. Once you have completed your e-learning as well as e-assessment, the step number two comes is offline classes from the MTI. So for security course and the BST course, the MTI is generally the institute where you are doing your DNS from. So the institute will brief you about this and they will get your offline classes done. It again has some number of hours which needs to be completed. The institute will take care of this. After you have completed the step 2, the step number 3 is giving the exit exam. The exit exam has the same pattern, 30 questions, 15 is the minimum questions which needs to be attempted correctly in order to pass the exit exam. Once you are done with all these three steps, you are now ready to generate your certificate for that course on the DG Shipping website. The BST course consists of 4 different courses, that is FPFF, EFA, PST and PSSR. Now all these two courses will be taken care by the institute. You don't need to worry much about it. The institute will brief you about it. After you have obtained these 3 certificates, now you can consider yourself as a DNS passed cadet. Now there are few more things that you have to do before joining the first vessel. If your company has oil carriers, product carriers and chemical carriers, you have to do an additional STCW course named as OCTF, Oil and Chemical Tanker Familiarization. The steps remain the same. You have to go through the e-learning. Now for the step number 2, that is MTI, this time your DNS institute will not take care of this. You have to pay additionally to the institutes which conduct the OCTF courses. You have to check for their schedules, book their slots, and you have to pay their fees and then get these courses done. The duration for the OCTF course is 6 days and you will have your exit exam after that. Once you are done with this course, again if your company has gas carriers, then you have to do additionally one more course for being eligible or gaining that COP, Certificate of Proficiency, for going on gas carriers. The name of the course is LGTF, Liquefied Gas Tanker Familiarization Course. An important disclaimer guys, if you are doing these courses, it does not mean that you will go to oil can carriers, chemical carriers. It is possible that even after doing these courses, your company gives you bulk carriers. If your company needs a requirement, so you are eligible for going on that vessel. Which vessel you will go on, that all depends on your company. After you have done both the STCW courses, the next step is gaining some documents. Now passport. Passport generally everyone has it even before joining the DNS institute, as most of the DNS institute requires it compulsory to have a passport for their admission. So I am assuming that all of you are watching this video must be having a passport. The second document which is similar to passport and is very necessary is CDC, Continuous Discharge Certificate. Now again your MTI should brief you, your DNS Training Institute should brief you on how to apply for a CDC. But if you guys have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I will make a video on how to apply for a CDC. Once you have your CDC in hand, the third document which you should apply for is your SID card. Now again, or if you have any doubts related to how to apply an SID card, do let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video on how to apply for an SID card. Once you have applied for the SID card, the fourth document that is very necessary before joining the ship is your yellow fever vaccination certificate. Now, this yellow fever vaccination certificate is gained only once in a lifetime, so you can take it anytime. You can even take it now, or you can take it after doing your DNS, but before joining the vessel, it is compulsory to have a yellow fever vaccination certificate. If you go on the government website, you will find out various centers who are providing yellow fever vaccination certificate. You can go to the nearest center to your house and get your vaccination done. Once you have all these certificates, as which I have mentioned earlier in this video, you are good to go from your side. Now, third thing is the things which the company needs to do from their side. So the company will hold an induction where the company will brief you about all their rules and regulations, joining procedures, their values, their employee treatment policies, and all the things which they need to tell you from their behalf. The company's induction generally goes on from 2 to 6 days depending on which company you are sponsored from. After the inductions, the company will also brief you on how to apply for the US visa. Now, generally company guides you on how to apply for US visa, and sometimes the company applies on your behalf. So depending on which company you are, the process will be different, but yeah, company definitely guides you on how to apply a US visa. You have to book an appointment. Once you have obtained your US visa and you are done with your induction, now you're good to go to join the vessel. Now from this period, it will be considered your waiting period. All the time which was required to do these courses, it will not come under waiting period, as you are not ready yet to join a vessel. Once you have done all these courses, you have all these certificates, you have applied for US visa, you have your US visa in your hand, you are done with the company induction. Now from that day, it will be considered your waiting period, and till the date you are joining the vessel, that period of time will be the waiting period. Now, some few quick tips that I would like to give you is, time is very necessary in this period. As soon as you get your course completion date, apply for the OCTF and the LGTF courses. Don't wait for your company to tell you, as you'll end up eating up a lot of time. These things and these courses, these certificates, this is a government procedure. It takes time to do. So apply for a CDC while you are in a DNS college. Apply for SID card while you are in DNS. Don't wait for your course to end before applying for these things. The sooner you do it, the sooner you become eligible for the vessel. Now, if you guys have any doubts related to all the things which I have told in the video, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll be very happy to answer it. That was it for this video, guys. If you like the video, do hit the like button, and for more videos related to maritime sector, stay subscribed to the channel. Till that time, this is Daksh Kumar signing off.